Hey everyone, it's David Phelps from the Freedom Founders Mastermind community. I am here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is Condado Plaza beach area, beachfront. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, a beautiful island. If you've never been to Puerto Rico, I recommend you try it out sometime. Just a gorgeous place. So what am I doing here? I'm at a mastermind meeting. Many of you know that I very, very firmly recommend everybody be a part of some kind of a group, mastermind group, some kind of a group where they're not the smartest one in the group. You want to be around people that are experienced and think differently than you do. And that's why I'm here this weekend at one of my masterminds. This is a mastermind specifically for real estate lending. We've got some of the highest level, highest caliber people here in the room. And you know, they've all been successful in making money. And that's usually the first place we start in life is, right, got to make money, got to make money. How do I make more money? How do I save more money? How do I put it away? How do I save enough for retirement? Got to have money, got to have money, got to have money. That seems to be our focus for so much of our life. And I know it was mine, no question about it. But this is a mature group, and I don't mean just mature in age. This is a mature group in the way that they think. The way they think in terms of what life's really about. And what we found is in changing the way we think about our models and how we, quote, make money to provide security for our families. And the key thing to making money is trading that money for other things that we want more, right? Some people want more material things. They might want a better place to live, a bigger house, or better cars, or private school. That's okay, that's okay. The key thing is having enough money allows you to have options. For me, having money is not about materialism, it's about having time, because I cannot buy any more time back. In fact, a lot of people in this group would say, I'm wealthy today, I've got more wealth, but less time. That's really true for all of us, no matter what our age is. We don't know how much time we have left. You may be in your 30s or 40s or 50s and think you still got 30 to 40 years left to live. Well, maybe you do, or maybe you don't. Or what about some of the people that you care about? What about some of your loved ones? What something happens to them? Life gets cut short. So the key thing is I want you to think about changing your environment. Change your environment. And I don't mean on a permanent basis, but from time to time you've got to change your environment. Now, changing your environment could be like coming to a place like Puerto Rico, some place that's different, and it gives you a different perspective on life and maybe lets you relax. Key thing is it lets you think differently. Coming here to a different place lets me think differently because it's a beautiful place, it changes up my environment, but also because the environment of the people that I'm with this weekend in the mastermind. So two key things, the visual change and the mental change, the mental shift in how I think when I get away from the busyness of life. You've got to do the same thing on some level. Maybe it's not go to an island, but somehow you've got to break out of that mold. Because when you change your environment, you'll start to change the way you think. When you start to change the way you think, you'll change the way that you act. When you change the way you act, then you can transform your life. That's the key. Everything else are bright, shiny objects and tactics that people can give you and sell you and tell you all day long, but until you change the way you think here, all that other stuff is noise. It's just noise. It won't make a bit of difference until you change the way you think. And you gotta change your environment, change your environment visually, change your environment in terms of the people that you surround yourself with. In Freedom Founders, that's a big part of what we do. And people don't realize that, but when they come to Freedom Founders, yes, we teach how to break the chains from practice to freedom, how to do that with your practice and creating more optimization in your practice so that you have more free time, make more money, and then turn that money into assets like real estate, replacing your active income so you can go free. Those are the tactics and strategies we teach, but most people don't realize we're also changing the way you think in a positive way, In fact, I would tell you that before you listen to anybody give you advice about your life or what you should do strategically or tactically, make sure that person or those people or that group is living the life the way you want to live it. I mean, all the way through. Do they actually express and show in their behavior that they have true freedom in their life? If not, maybe you don't listen to everything they say. Maybe you don't buy the whole thing hook, line, and sinker. That's one of the keys. Change the people that you surround yourself with, and that will change the way you think, which will in turn change the way you act, and that will in turn change your ability to transform your life to a life of true freedom. That's my tip from today. Remember, always stay focused.